back on the trail after leaving Blue River Reservoir, and as we followed Tank toward Highway 20, we ran into this.
A little self-explanatory. We hit a tree right smack dab in the center of the road, so we're going to do our duty as trailsmen.
First time we've had to use it this trip.
Does that surprise you?
Actually it does. It's so early in the season that normally you don't, normally you have to cut your way through all these trails.
Tank headed home to tend to his family emergency while we continued on, but as we watched him drive away, we had little idea how much he'd be missed.
See you next time, Dougie. Talk to you soon. So I'm driving up this hill to our final destination this night. I was driving Troy's Excursion and I just lost power. I'm not sure what happened. The battery light came on. There was no throttle. So yeah, that was kind of weird.
I'm going to show you the problem. I got the problem right here. See that? There's your problem.
Rookies.
Who has a way of breaking cords?
While we were busy diagnosing the issues with Troy's expedition, Tank was running into problems of his own.
Well, we're going to see if the road's actually closed, and if it isn't, I'm going to go through, and if it is, I'll take the detour, I guess. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of driving a little faster than I should be, but I don't want to waste a bunch of time driving up to this locked gate if it even exists. So 4 mile detour, if it's locked, is like 5 minutes if you're hustling. There's another no road closed sign, but I don't see anything that's closed yet. Road closed. There's the answer. It's worth a shot. I gotta make the backtrack now and see how that goes.
While Tank was trying to find his way around the road closure, we were diagnosing the problem with Troy's truck.
Moving down to flatter ground. We haven't figured out the issue, but it's something with the fuel.
I'm gonna pull the battery and try to reset the computer and see if I just have a computer freak out.
Give it a. Did you give it a little gas?
We're looking for the fuel filter and the fuel pump to find out if fuel is maybe getting jammed in that pump. Making sure it's going through all the lines as it's supposed to. Because if it's pushing it in and it's not coming out the other line, then that could be and probably is the reason why this bad boy is not going. So lucky for us, we got a few hours of daylight. On the downside, me and Troy are like 4 hours away from home, and no cell phone service out here, so can't really call anyone. And we don't even know where the nearest like parts store is. It could be 2 hours away. So keeping our fingers crossed.
We either see if we can get him back to town and call like a tow truck, or we can pull him up off the side of the road. We can go off to camp and we can reload whatever we need from your guys' rig into ours. Grab your tent and stuff and then head up there and then deal with it tomorrow. Because it's Sunday, we're not going to find anybody to come out here.
So, road was closed. I just plotted my reroute back out to Highway 20. And even though I've left the team, I guess the adventure hasn't quit. We'll play it safe and get back to the road here and go from there. So I'm trying to find my way through that road closure, and I'm getting on some not terrible roads, but some pretty rough stuff to be dealing with solo. You always have to err on the side of caution when you're riding by yourself. This is a pretty gnarly trail for being on the GPS. Looks like it was logged pretty heavily, but it keeps going. If I gotta turn around, then that's what I'll do. Heavily logged section right here. The road's really tore up, but according to my map, where I want to be. Nope, a dead end. It's all right, we'll keep working at it.
I feel pretty shitty, man.
I feel bad for her. Yeah. Feel bad for Troy. I've been in issues. We've all been in issues.
After some deliberation, we found the shortest tow strap known to man, found a safe spot to park Troy's truck, and headed down the road to find a camp spot for the night.
Looks like I had to reroute, keep rerouting to get past that road that was closed. But eventually it paid off, because unless I come up to a gate at the highway, I've been successful. We'll just use some common sense and some good luck, and we'll see pavement here soon. Here's the highway. I'm back on track, rerouted and heading towards Sweet Home on Highway 20. Hopefully the rest of the guys are well on their way through the Cascades, and the rest of their trip goes well. OTO out.
We spent much of the next day figuring out how to get Troy and Kobe back home. Once in Medford, the expedition was back on the road with a new fuel pump. Every obstacle we face, no matter how big or small, prepares us for what we may face on our journey down the Oregon Trail.
The day started out great. We started out at Clear Lake. Wait, no. We made our way to Blue Lake Reservoir, and it was kind of Blue River. The day started out great. We made our way to Blue River Reservoir, and it was kind of dried out. There wasn't much water in it. What the fuck? There you go.